Good evening, this is Teresa, and today's quickie is going to be making corner pockets. So before we get started with that, I'm going to share a couple things with you. One of which is this new book that I just got, and I've already torn it apart. I'm having a terrible time with my prepositions. It's a little musty smelling, so I might get myself like little shoebox type thing and put some baking powder in it, see if I can get that musty smell off. It's not really all that overpowering, and it might just dissipate with being out in the air like it is. So I couldn't remember if I bought it used or not. I thought I did, but it was in such good condition when I got it that it looked brand new. So I don't know, but this is going to be very cool for pages and journals, as well as for ephemera, for collaging, as well as for an altered journal. It will be fun to turn this into a journal. I haven't done something like this yet, and it's one of my goals to do as a new junk journaler. So I'm going to move this over to the side in my book pages box. Now that's out of the way. Next thing I wanted to share real quick is Scrimping Mommy has a freebie. It's called Queen Bee, and it is, I think, 4 pages. So I printed these two out on heavy vanilla cardstock. It's so heavy I keep thinking that's 2 pages. So I printed this one and that one on heavy vanilla, very vanilla cardstock. And then I printed the pages out on some heavier weight copy paper. I use, oh goodness, it's a full pack and it's heavy. I use Hammer Mill 32 pound 120 GSM. I was just looking to see if it had the brightness on it. A lot of times they have the brightness on it. Oh, 100. The brightness is 100. So that's pretty good. Okay, so I have been coming up with some ideas of what I want to do with this. I think I'm going to use a new hinge technique that I've been studying. And so I might just print out, well, these are the same pages. I'm pretty sure there's oh no, these are different. There's 3 B's here and 1 B here. First I thought they were the same. So I may just print out a couple more versions of this paper, or I may do a 1-sheet wonder. That would be fun, because I have an excellent stamp set to do that with, to make some ephemera and to do a 1-sheet wonder with. This Kling stamp set, Queen Bee by Stampin' Up, and it is in the new mini catalog. So, and right now it's a good time to order product, because whenever a new mini catalog comes out the first month, there is a celebration offer. This celebration offer goes until the end of February, where if you spend $50 or more, you earn free product. And there's just some lovely items in the celebration brochure. If you would like a mini catalog or a celebration brochure, and you don't currently have a demonstrator, reach out to me and I'd be happy to get you one. Okay, so now that I've talked about that, I can put that in my scrimping mommy envelope for when I'm ready to work on this project. These aren't usually middle of the week projects because I have a full-time job as a virtual bookkeeper, and I try not to take too much time away from that. Ugh, sometimes I'm bad. I play hooky. Okay, so this is my envelopes folder, and now we're going to segue into corner tucks. I have some envelopes that are already made, and then I have my blank envelopes. So for this project, okay, before you start using the envelopes, I'm going to do something else here real quick. I'm just going to take a piece of designer series paper, and so this is the most basic corner tuck. So we just take something like this, and I'm going to cut it into like a, let's do a 3-inch square. And let's tidy that top up. And then we're gonna do a diagonal cut. Boom. We now have 2 corner tucks. And we could layer these corner tucks. So we're going from very simple to a little bit more of a I don't know, technique, a little bit more of a process. So we're going to pretend this is a little page of a journal, and we can take this and we can put this down all by itself and have a corner tuck. Let's go ahead and do that. So I am going to go ahead and tidy up this piece of paper so that it can be used. So what I would, when I'm ready to use this, what I'll do is I will layer this onto a page. All right. Let's just do some inking on this because I don't want to waste this effort. Okay. So now we're going to take this piece and we're going to glue that on for a tuck. You just do 2 sides for a tuck. Sometimes I like to put a little edge up. Now, that would be all well and good, but what if I wanted to have a double corner tuck? Now, instead of taking this piece and putting it on top of there, that wouldn't work. This has to go underneath there for that to work. So I'm going to put that to the side, and I am going to do this, 2 sides, and I'm going to layer this underneath this corner tuck, like that. And I think that will look nice. There we go. Now we have a tuck right there, and we have a tuck right there. So that will be perfect for very small tags. Like this. We put a tag here, and then we put a tag, let's do it like this. Put a tag here, and put a tag here. And that's just kind of cute and simple, basic, something fast to do if you're wanting a quick process for doing corner tucks. Now the next level of corner tucks that we're going to do is and this is very quick and easy as well, but it's just a little bit more complicated because you have to have an envelope, which in itself is not complicated. Okay, I don't want to use my window envelopes because I've got other ideas for them. Okay, maybe all I have is window envelopes. So yeah, that's all I'm seeing right now is window envelopes. Okay, here's one that's not a window. So we'll use that one. With my husband's name and old address, so feel free to stalk him if you like. He'd probably get a kick out of it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and cut this in half. Or actually more than in half. I'm going to cut this at about 4 1/4 inches because I don't want a lot. And so now I am going to, this already has a sealed side here and a sealed side here. This side is not so sealed, it's coming apart, but that's okay. We're going to go ahead and, I'm not sure if I can use this. Yeah, I should be able to use this trimmer. Okay, now this was coming apart right here. So, but I missed it. All right, I missed it. Okay. Nope, I didn't miss it. Okay, so I'm going to put some glue here. And now I'm going to cover this corner pocket up with some designer series paper. I hate that this table is not level. I'm I'm looking for layers. This should work. Oh, this is pretty. This is lovely linen. I just love this paper. I think this is still lovely linen. I know that piece is. Sorry about all the background noise. My husband and I are going to have to sync our timing. Okay, because this won't go all the way over, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to glue it on, and then I'm going to trim the corner pocket so that's a little smaller. This paper is so pretty. And the back is going to have some tea-dyed paper. No, it's not. It won't have anything on it because it's just a corner pocket. But the part that I wanted to show you is that I'm going to, let's see, I'm going to trim that there. And then I'm going to trim this here. And then I'm going to fold this, getting too close over by me. Let's see if I folded that down far enough. I think I did. And then I'm going to tuck this in here so that it's got a nice smooth edge. Alright, and then we still have this little piece here that is not covered. I'm just going to patch it. Okay, let that glue dry, and then this is a lovely little corner pocket. And let's look at our paper again. And so when you have something like this, that can be glued down and be a simple and lovely corner pocket. Now, another thing that you could do with these is you could also put them, let's see, how would this work? You can put them on the top, like a top corner of your journal. See if that's going to work. Maybe, maybe not. Something's binding right here. So not particularly this one, but I think it's real possible that that would work with a different corner pocket. So that is a next level for that. So we can go as simple with just a piece of designer series paper like this and layer it if you want a double pocket to a little bit more of an effort with using a junk mail envelope. And then of course you can decorate it. Right now I am doing some cute paper flowers. Now something like this wouldn't work for a flat project. It would be better for a journal cover. But then I have another one that would work very nicely for something like this. And so you could decorate your corner pocket with something like this. These are paper flowers made with, I use the Tahitian Tide cardstock, and I punched it out with it's right over here. So I punched the smaller petals out with this punch, which is a petal park punch, and then I did the, let's see, on this bigger one, yeah, this one, the bigger layer I did with this decorative circle punch. And then I sprayed water on them, and I inked a little bit with glycerin and navy blue, Night of Navy. And then and then I glued it together, and then I used a pearlized enamel effect, the white, for this little center of the flower. And then I sprayed it with some alcohol that was mixed with all-purpose ink, bright copper. So that's what gave it that shimmery effect. So this was just a quickie for you tonight. I hope that something that I said was helpful, and I'm going to be doing these more often. I think that it might be a better idea than a longer video, but I'm still learning, so we shall see.